Noobs in space, guys.
Indeed.
We are super hype, guys. I mean, hype to the max. This train is running off the rails, baby, all the way to June
Absolutely.
20 or July 23rd, 4th. Yeah.
You almost got the date wrong there for the update
I
that we've
man,
been waiting
hey,
forever.
I'm so ready for it to drop, man. And oh my God, guys, it is confirmed. I got the okay today from the boss. Guess what?
You got the time
Sword
off, haven't you?
is going to be on
Yes, you
vacation
did.
on the 24th and the 25th. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
So,
probably
guys,
good. That's probably good. That's what we want as well, is
just
you to have a little bit of time off when the update drops so that we can actually get in there and start checking it out, learning all the things,
oh baby,
getting shot by
I'm
people, stealing people's photos.
yeah.
It's going to be great, man. It's going to be
Oh,
great.
it's going to be
I
epic,
cannot
guys.
wait.
Listen. I don't want to scare nobody. I don't want to scare nobody. Me and Sim will be looking for allies and people to hang with
Yeah,
in the
we will.
multiplayer. All right, guys. But I want y'all to see this, okay? I want you to see this, cause this will scare you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 80 million from a billion, guys. 80 million units from a billion units, guys. This account is at 27 and a half hours.
Okay. Let me
Oh,
just.
mercy. You know what's going to happen
Not.
when we start up the new multiplayer saves?
Yeah,
Who's
I
going to
cannot
be
wait.
fast?
I cannot wait.
I'm like a racehorse at the gate, ready to start running, baby. Mm.
They're different ones. I found some different fish here than I found earlier. That's amazing. I really like these fish. They're really fish-like.
Oh, you got some fishies, do you?
I do. These are really cool. They're like kind of like little bream or something. They actually look like real fish. I do like them.
Well,
They
cool.
are good. They are good. Why is this always buffering every time when I put this on? It does the buffering thing for no reason at all. I don't understand
Oh
that.
no,
Why do you do that?
buffering's bad.
It is for me. I need to turn the quality right down to like literally zero so that it runs. And then I can get the chat up properly. But I think it freezes and then I can't see the chat, which is not any fun. It's not
Mr.
fun at all.
SeMTeX UK, sir,
Yes.
could you move your mic a little closer?
Is that better?
That's much better, sir, much better.
Okay.
Yeah, old
I moved out of
sword's
the
a
way
little
bit
hard of
there,
hearing
sorry about
today. Yeah.
that. Yeah. Ooh. Pretty things. Yeah, I'm really excited. I really think that today, that information we got is basically Hello Games saying we recognise that hubs are there.
Oh,
we
yes.
we realise it's a big part of the community and we're going to be adding tools. So get excited. I think that's like kind of like a hint to some of the features we might be getting. They're saying that, you know, share stuff and put new information up for them. I really feel that that is it's like a solid. It is a solid kind of indication that hubs, you know, that they recognise hubs for a start,
Yeah.
which is quite important because, you know, there's not really been an indication of sort of hubs or the support in them or Hello Games even being interested in kind of hubs and what they have to bring. So ultimately, that really is quite an exciting
Oh,
prospect,
Remus,
really.
what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, Remus?
Remus
Hope you're
is
doing well.
in the chat.
I hope
He's
you're
got to
doing
be
well.
sleepy. He's got to be sleepy.
Yeah, it's like
He's about a minute and a half behind.
gone 3
That's
o'clock in
okay,
the-
brother. You still first.
Yeah, absolutely. The notifications, I don't know what it is with YouTube over the last couple of days, but the notification process really has been a bit, doesn't
Yeah,
seem
they
to be
hating
letting,
on it.
yeah,
They're hating on the news, man. They hate. Well, I'm telling you what.
Hating
I
on
think
those
they're
news.
hating on No Man's Sky.
Hey, John Hall, what is up? How are you, man? Welcome. Thank you for popping
John
into the stream,
Hall in
good
the
sir.
stream.
I know the notifications have been a bit, I don't know what's going on with the notification game today, guys. We've been having reports back
I
that the
bet so,
notification is
buddy.
not amazing. Oh, I've just found the biggest crab in the history of all time.
Ooh,
6.86
go
meters
time.
tall.
it is about go time. Might have to come by and shoot it with my exotic.
Oh no, this is
Easy
huge.
pickings.
This is huge. Is it aggressive? No, it's ambulatory, so it just ambles around. Not
The
doing
big
any...
ones usually aren't aggressive.
Yeah,
But
this thing's
God, just take the
massive,
mentality off them small killer ones and put in one of the big ones, man.
This
You'd
is,
have a death machine, dude.
Doing quite nicely. How's your Monday? I'll be right back. Gonna go over and say hello to Sword. No problem, John. Yeah, it's been alright actually.
What
It's
is
been a good
up,
day.
John?
Made a couple of videos
Nice.
on the old YouTubes. I put a couple up. I put like
Hey,
a little
buddy.
funny skit video
Happy
up.
Monday to you.
And then just did a video on the new Waking Titan update stuff. So yeah, been a good day all in all. Been pretty productive, more so than most days, to be honest. And streaming, so that's like 3 times on YouTube's. I cannot get to see this guy's face. He just constantly walks away from me. It's not cool. Oh,
That's what
Sword.
camera mode's for, brother.
Yeah, any chance you can pull my stream up on your phone or anything?
Yeah, give me 2 shakes.
Yeah,
I gotta
don't know if
stand
you
these
want
2
to.
hollers that
I
land.
don't know if you want to actually. It might actually give you nightmares.
Uh-oh. Oh, the killer crab, super crab.
It's 6.86 meters tall.
Nice.
It is literally the biggest crab I think is possible to find. I don't
Oh,
know.
my goodness.
Is there an upper limit of how tall stuff can be? I really don't know. I'm really not sure about that.
Oh man, John, yeah, man, I've had some trouble out of stuff loading up as far as like the uploads to the server, especially the new base. Oh my God, that's a big crab, dude.
Yeah, I know, it's insane, huh?
Holy cow.
It's gonna give you
That's
nightmares.
alright though. They are easier to hit from the ship when they're that
Look at
big.
this though, look at this. You can like fully... You just like wander underneath him and he's not even fussed. He's like completely happy to just be chilling. Just chilling.
Heck yeah,
Massive
heck
crab.
yeah.
Dominus Bellator, howdy Semin Sword, howdy Dominus, how are you today, good sir?
What is up,
I hope you're
Dominus?
doing well.
Welcome to the stream,
Thanks
buddy.
for popping over, saying hello, seeing how we're doing. Hope you had a nice day. Let us know, in fact, what you've been up to today, Dominus. Anything interesting or fun? I'm going to have a little wander around on this planet, because I came across this one a little bit earlier. And then I'm probably going to try and find another one. This is actually really cool. I found some really nice fish earlier here. Really unusual shapes. A sword with the crab discrimination. Yeah, oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Seriously.
You know what?
If Sword
You know
could
what?
take out the entire crab population of the galaxy, he would. There is no
Oh, I'm
question.
tell you what. Check this out, guys.
Genocide
Check this
on the
out.
crabs.
Looky here. Looky here. The crab blaster is almost complete, guys. I need coolant theta, and I need my 2 fauna thetas.
Hey,
Fauna and
J-Rush.
flora theta.
How are
And
you,
this
man?
thing
How are
is
you?
done.
Very cool, grass.
Yes.
Looks a little like my moon. Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. It does look a bit like John Hall's
Hey.
room. It's got the same colour palette.
Guys, I want to give a big shout out to my good friend Remus. Guys, he dropped some knowledge on us the
It's
other
true.
day.
It's
Yeah,
very true.
in game mode, done a video on it explaining how to get rich the fastest way I have ever
definitely
seen,
works.
guys.
Definitely
It works, confirmed.
Good thing. Not much. Just been babysitting today.
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah.
Remus, Remus,
Oh,
look at that,
babysitting
look
harsh.
at that, sir. Look at that. You see that? That's my good buddy Remus helped me out with that. That's like going to the Remus Bank and Trust and taking out a loan for 1 billion units. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, thank you for giving us and game mode the head up by that. Really, it's
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
going to be
yeah,
useful,
yeah, yeah.
especially if we're trying to max those unites before the old next drops. I'm in 2 minds, so I'm not going to lie. I am kind of in 2 minds about the whole making units before next, because I think in one way
Yeah.
it will be kind of cool for like the normal side of saves and the modes we have at the moment, but I really I found a whale. Well, it's not a whale, but it's like
What?
in between a whale and a manta. Oh my,
Ooh.
that really is predatory. I'm gonna have to get my camera out. Wow. Look,
Oh, it was
at
Mick who told
this
you? What is
beast.
up? Cool.
That is
That's
the
awesome,
most
Mick. Thank you.
unusual underwater thing I've ever seen.
Ah, ah.
That is super cool. Look how evil that
Re-
looks. It's got 6 eyes. That's crazy, man.
Remus said it was Mick. Mick JT84 that told him. So, guys, in both streams, it is Mick JT84. Hashtag that brother in the chat, guys. He is
Mick JT84 was that?
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh, I don't believe I've just done that.
That was a epic amount of units I made this afternoon. I mean, I was sitting there. Me and Sim was on the party chat talking for it. We even, while he was doing the uploaded video, and man, I was like, dude, you believe I just just made like 300 million units? And he's like, what?
Oh, Bacon Pancakes has popped into the chat. Hello there, he says.
What's
Hello
up,
to you,
Bacon
Bacon Pancakes.
Pancakes?
How are you today, good sir? John Hall saying, SeMTeX, I watched one of your old streams today from like September 2016. Yeah, that would have been just after the game actually launched, originally, No Man's Sky. It was the day that you went to the fabric store and your cat was jumping all over you. I can relate. I used to have an awesome huge cat. That cat there would have been the cat I have right now, Moglet, the Moglinator, as I like to call her. But she's absolutely brilliant. She's a lot bigger than she was. She's a lot bigger than she was now. But yeah, awesome. That's cool. And thank you for going and checking out one of the old streams. I actually have a lot of the old vanilla stuff, a whole series, I think 62 videos or something on vanilla, where I find portals and all kind of stuff before they were even active. So yeah, that's awesome, man. Bacon Pancake says, I'm good. How are my favourite noobs doing? I'm doing really well. Are you doing alright?
What is up, buddy? Hey, John Hall, dude, check out game mode. He done a edited video on that yesterday, I believe, wasn't it? Yesterday or Saturday?
I think it was last night. Yeah, I think it was last night.
Yeah,
So
check out his
yesterday
video,
afternoon
dude.
video, I
He
think.
shows exactly how it works, and I mean, it's the bomb, dude. I would show it to you, but I can't do it on the stream because you actually have to shut your play. You have to actually have to close the application
Run
a
away.
lot.
Ahoy, Siege Ninja. How are you, man? I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope life is treating you well today, good sir. What have you been up to? Trying to get more crewmates for the old... Ooh. I tell you what, I'm finding amazing fish on this planet, man. This is like the best underwater life I've found so far on one planet. All of the fish actually look like fish. Oh wow, that's like a mix between an anglerfish and a piranha. Oh wow. And a bass. Oh my god.
Oi.
I'm loving this. This is probably, yeah, I think this could be the best underwater life I've found on one planet so far. We've got a crazy predator.
Cool.
You've got 2 different types of fish so far. That's 3 types of fish. Have I scanned these yet? No. I don't know why I'm scanning them. See, this dude is properly after me, look. He's not having any of it.
He's not
Get
happy,
out of
is
my
he?
sea. I can swim faster than he can, which is odd, because I would assume that my physical body is probably not quite as well engineered as his for swimming through water, but for some reason, I can in fact swim faster than him. I'm not going to argue about it, though.
He's giving you a false sense of security, sir.
That's what it is.
He's
going to
gonna
race
gang
up
on
behind
you.
me in a minute, yeah.
Well, he's waiting on his buddies to get over in front of you and
Could be
box
that,
you
yeah.
in, sir. Yeah.
It's got orange kelp sack as well. Bright orange kelp sack
Nice.
at night. Yeah.
Oh,
how
I
nice
ain't
is
seen that but one time, man. That's
Check
pretty
that out.
awesome.
There you go. I'll stay still here for a second so that you can like have a quick glance. But yeah, it's like the spiky ones and they're orange. They really stand out. This would be a perfect planet to come with a Please don't attack me, Mr. Fish. But this would be the perfect planet to come with a nomad and harvest, and that with the nomad thing from the top of the water, because it will really show out against the background really well. That's a pro tip as well. Pro
Hey,
tips all the way.
SeMTeX.
Yes.
On a more obscure and inside joke note, sir, it is at 15.
What?
What we talked about earlier, sir, that we're not going to talk about on the stream. Yeah, it's down to 15.
Okay.
It's
Right.
down to 15.
Okay. I was interested. That's cool. I'm loving this though. The orange, that really looks nice. That's like kind of the orange seeing a lava lamp or something. How crazy is that?
Yeah, I know. The orange is cool, dude.
It's
Like
really
I said, I've only
nice,
seen that.
yeah.
I've only seen that one planet, but man, it was epic.
See, if I swim through this group of fish, do you think I can get the predator that's chasing me to eat the fish? I've never seen an animal attack another animal underwater.
I ain't never seen one underwater, but yeah.
No.
That would be interesting.
Just me. Apparently SeMTeX tastes better than any fish in this entire ocean to that predator. Because he is stalking me hard.
Well, it's cause you're so sweet and spicy at the same time, sir.
Built a landing pad at his base today, along with a Colossus. Congratulations,
What
Mick
is
JT84.
Jeez, that is
we have
epic,
summoned.
dude.
We have summoned Mick JT84 by Remus telling us about the trick that he was told by Mick.
Yeah,
he
buddy.
is currently in the chat. So, thank you ever so much, good sir, for passing on the amazing information that you passed on to Remus, who then passed that information on to Game Mode and us about the duplication thing. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you ever so much, sir. Appreciate that. And hello and welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you with us today, good sir. I hope you've been having a nice morning, afternoon or evening. I'm not sure whereabouts in the world you reside. So yeah. How awesome is that? I can't believe that. We just mentioned, like, Mick in the stream, and he appears.
And boom, there he is. He
I
well,
posted
honestly,
that on Reddit
as soon as
nearly a year
Remus
ago.
said,
Oh, really?
Mick was the one that told me, like, the next comment was Mick popping in.
You're not going
my
to believe
side.
this, but Mick actually put that into Reddit over a year ago.
Really?
That's what he's saying. So he figured before
Oh
next,
my
I
God.
post it on the Facebook NMS group, and I'm assuming that that is where Remus then learnt that from. So, good effort,
my
sir,
goodness.
because that could have been a pro tip that would have been entirely lost on the entire community had you not have done that.
I
do
can't
like
believe
that
I
predator
didn't know
fish.
about it
It's
and
cool.
it had been up for a year. That is amazing.
Dark Lord sent me a screenshot of his pirate shuttle freighter while flying in boost, not pulsing, and the speed was 40,000. Yeah, he also sent me that screenshot as well. Because, I wasn't able to respond because at the time I actually got it, it was about 5:30 in the morning. Me and Sword were chatting, and by the time we got done chatting and everything, I was bushed. I was literally almost asleep at my control pad. So yeah, sorry I didn't reply on that, but I did actually check it out. So apologies I didn't send you a message back, but I had seen it. I love that orange glow off that kelp sack. That really is awesome. Just saying. John Hall, he finds the coolest things, man. Yes, he does find incredible stuff in No Man's Sky. It's got to be said, he is a glitch finder extraordinaire. Hey, we love the siege.
Oh, SeMTeX is we run dual streams. He
We
streams
do.
and I stream. Yeah, SeMTeX, can you
Yeah.
pull my chat up, sir, and post in my chat there?
Bear with me just a moment, and I will do just that. I need to get your page up. I try not to run both of them at the same time because it causes my PC a little bit of hassle, like running them.
Yeah.
Concurrent.
Well, yeah, you gotta keep it up. Just
Yeah.
just
Oh no,
put it-
I am doing it now. I'm
Put
just
a little
trying to
massage
explain
in there.
why I'm.
I got you. I got you.
currently, you know what I mean? I don't want you to think that
I got you.
I don't.
I
Wanna,
got
I do
you.
want to watch, but my PC just can't. It can't handle it, man. It's not
okay,
it's
sir.
not amazing. It is a reconditioned office PC that was very cheap. So okay. There you go, good sir. I have
There you go.
posted in your chat. Hello.
there you go, guys. And if you aren't subscribed to SeMTeX, what is wrong with you?
Oh, same as
Get
well
it
for all the
done.
guys over here. If there are any of you that are currently
I'll be right
unsubscribed to
there,
Sword
sir.
or have subscribed to me, thank you ever so much. Firstly, but also at the same time, me and Sword are noobs in space. I'm kind of one half and he's the other half, so I'm like the right arm, he's the left arm, and
What's up, Ivy Mike?
we share all the furry bits. So yeah, definitely go over and his name is in the chat. What's up, Ivy Mike? How's it going, man? I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you very much for popping by. Really appreciate that. Thank you also
You know
for
what,
leaving
dude?
a comment
Oh
on
my
the David Attenborough narration mini
That was
kind
awesome,
of
dude.
documentary spoof thing I did. Because that's amazing. Oh, Mike said he subbed to both of us twice. You're a legend, you are, Mike. Thank you so
Nice.
much. Mike is awesome, and he is part of the Getting It Gang, guys. So go and check them out if you get a chance to do that, because yeah, they're all cool peeps. They're all lovelies. But especially Ivy Mike, because I love him and his furry face. Just cuz. No, enough said. But yeah, man, we like that's quite. I really find this new information exciting about this update thing, and I think it even more kind of reinforces in my mind that we're gonna get the community tools. I'm absolutely set that we're gonna get proper official hub integration. We're gonna be able to have clan tags like you would have in Call of Duty, but for like our federations and stuff like that, so we'll be able to identify ourselves as being part of a hub and claim territory as well as part of a hub, I think. Holy cow.
Thank you, Nolan Survives. Appreciate the sub, buddy.
That's awesome. Yeah, man, what a cool day though, really. We had that the first stuff come out, we had all of the little elementy clues that I thought it was chemical elements at first, and then it worked out that it wasn't chemical elements.
Oh, Remus,
it's actually
you're the coolest
like
in the
genetic
Getting It game, buddy.
So yeah, Remus is GNG. I always forget that. I'm so sorry, Remus.
Remus is the coolest GNG there is, man.
You had like 20 people register the GNG hub. Awesome, man. I hope that
Ivy Mike, you're
amazing.
You're a really, really close second place, but yeah, Remus is the man.
Oh, what you're calling Remus as your GNG favorite, yeah?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. We play Fortnite when Remus gets in, man. He could leave me to die and do way better. But nah, he's like the bodyguard, man.
Looks like though, and I've seen Mike, and I'm telling you, Mike's a sexy guy. Yeah. He's got a beautiful beard. You know what I'm saying? So, until I see pics of Remus, I'm not really sure who I can call my favourite GNG member. But at the moment, I've got to say, Mike's kind of edging it out a little bit. Season Ninja said we are recruiting for a space pirate crew. If you're interested, come down and join before next.
Will do.
To get into the fun, join through the self-promotion on the Noobs in Space Discord. Yeah, you will find that there. So, yeah, and also, might as well shout out the Discord. We do have a Discord. We share loads of cool stuff on there. Loads of people put like amazing drawings and communicate with each other, and it's a cool place to find. Or even if you're a content creator, there is a self-promotion page where you're able to like click your links and stuff in there, so that anyone that might not be following you guys that has happened across our stuff can come and check you out.
And if you need resources
and stuff like that,
there's a list of new bases there.
Absolutely, the official Noobs in Space farms, built by Sword and myself. Admittedly, more by Sword than by myself, admittedly. But all of the info's there, so you can go and check it out. If you want to make those billions by the time next drops, you can do that. It's getting really barren now. Oh, look at that. That's really quite cool. But yeah, you can do that, guys. So definitely check it out. Nolan Survives says, check out Red System. Higher odds for weird planets. That's a really cool tip. Thank you, Nolan. Appreciate that.
Cool.
I must admit, not a name I recognise. So welcome.
I know. He's a new subscriber to the Sword channel.
Appreciate it. Did you register your new farms? I hope so. Register the farms on the Hello Games new website? You mean I've just made a video about it. That's so terrible. It's something process.
Man,
Something
Well, you
processed
know
dot
it's
no man's
early.
sky.
It's
Yeah, it
early
is
for
early in the
SeMTeX,
morning. It's
guys.
like half
It
past
is
3
early
in
in
the
the
morning.
morning.
Nolan Survive says, no! Welcome aboard, Nolan. Welcome aboard. By all means, if you're
Welcome
not already
aboard.
and you're interested in No Man's Sky content, hit the link for the Discord, and that'll link you to loads of other cool people that are already part of the community, and they will
Yep.
further link you to even more cool people that are part of the No Man's Sky community. So definitely a good place to do that. We haven't yet, to be honest, Mike, but thank you for suggesting it, and I think that's a really good idea. I think we will. I don't think you're limited on your submissions either, Sword, so we could literally submit all of the farms to Hello Games, and you never know, they might actually feature it.
Ooh.
That would
Well,
be a
you
cool
know,
idea. Thank you,
know.
Mike, for that. Thank you very much for that, Mike.
I
Remus,
I
check
don't
the
believe we'll
Discord,
be
sir.
able to top
Gonna register
Cobra,
my
but
base.
yeah.
Okay, buddy, give me 2 seconds. Our Discord news. General.
Here, yep.
Remus has sent me a picture of himself with an apron over his face holding a broom. So I
There
still
you
don't
go,
know
mate.
what he looks like. But you are quite pretty. I'll give you that. Gonna register my base. Quite pretty, says Siege. Yeah, everyone should do that,
Yeah.
man. Everyone get involved in getting all of that information over. Hello Games have asked us specifically to upload places of interest, places that we visit, places that we find beautiful. Definitely, get involved with that community project. Let's show, let's inundate them with so much stuff
Show
that
hello
they
what this
really,
community's
they
about.
feel the love from us. They feel that, that we're all really interested in communication. Because do you know what? If we communicate really heavily with them right now, it might even start the process of opening a bit more of a back and forth communication process between us, the community, and Hello Games themselves. Definitely worth checking out, guys. Pimpin' Place is in the chat. Hey, Pimpin', how's it going,
What
bro?
is
Thank you
up,
for stopping
Pimpin'?
by. Another GNG member. Thank you for the support there. Guys, we appreciate it. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah. But yeah, I must admit, I love that. Dark Lord saying 19 more circuit boards and I'll have 290. Good effort, man. That is a hardcore.
Awesome.
That is a hardcore.
290,
right there, yeah.
290 stasis devices or 290 circuit boards? Because I know he was cranking stasis devices this week.
That's
I believe he was
awesome.
talking about stasis devices, which is
I think
epic,
he possibly
dude.
could have been, yeah. I think he could have been.
Yes.
Malachi, hello again, Malachi. Thank you again for stopping
What's
by
up,
and showing
Malachi?
support. Malachi's becoming a bit of a regular, you
What's
know. He
up,
pops in,
Pippin?
says hello on a lot of the streams. So thank you ever so much for doing that, Malachi. I'm guessing you kind of like the content. So it's nice to know there's people out there who do. Ballista Cola is saying, I had a great day thanks to Alpha popping in right after Sword. He then spread the word on Discord, which I joined, and showed me so much love.
Nice.
Then some guy called Ivy Mike subbed me. I know this Ivy
Oh,
Mike guy, he gets
nice.
around. I'm not sure.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, Mike
I'm
is
telling
amazing.
you.
Need lots of people communicating the same places. Squeaky wheels get the grease.
Well, see-
You're absolutely right there. You're absolutely right there, Ivy Mike.
I'm telling you what,
absolutely
man.
right.
That's what this whole thing's about, guys.
Yeah,
You know,
mutual support.
we support each other. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Cobra
Guys, I'm
I
telling
think
you.
Cobra puts it best, man. We are a constellation. Let's all connect those dots. Because
Yeah,
it's
buddy.
all well and good being a star in and of your own, but when you're looking up into the sky at night, it's all of those stars that make that beautiful scene, isn't it? So, yeah, I think that's
Yep.
really. Barren Ocean. At the moment, Siege, you're not wrong. When we get nearer the actual land, it's not barren anymore, but I've got a feeling land is actually quite far back that way, so it's 11 minutes away. So what we're going to do is we're going to cheat. We're going to go and reload the current save, boom, and that's going to take us back to the ship. Malachi saying, love everything NMS. So do we, man. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. Bacon Pancake says, every star is a bro. You're not wrong, man. Or, I've got to put it out there, or a broette. Because, surprisingly enough, guys, and I know you won't believe this, but there is quite a strong contingent of female No Man's Skyers out there. We've got
I
Ashenda.
know.
We've got Ashenda Farmist. We've got Grammy.
Grammy. We got Niblet.
Yeah.
We've got Lily Hawk.
Yeah. Radio Caravan.
Radio.
we've got
Oh yeah,
loads-
Radio Caravan.
Loads of people out there that lots of female players as well. So let's not forget about them because I fall into that quite a lot where I say, hey guys, you know what I mean? I think everyone kind of gets that it's not like actually sort of a thing about the sex of the individual. It's just like a way of saying hello to a group of people. But I am going to try and start saying, hey guys and girls, because I feel
You're
I should,
so PC,
you know what I mean?
sir.
Well, no, it's not that. It's
You're
just
so-
if I was
I'm
female,
picking, brother.
I'd also want to be recognised. You know what I mean? And I think that's fair. I think that's fairer.
Well, you
Case
are the Mrs. Doubtfire.
Sorry, Nolan. I'm not
this
quite
guy.
sure what you mean by case if, buddy. If you can elaborate a little, because I'm not quite sure. Season Nimber says we're low on crew members. I hope we get more before next. I'm sure you will, bro. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, buddy.
Ballisticola says we are a constellation on the rise and not a constellation rise. My first merch.
Ah,
I like
nice.
that. I like that, bro. That's really cool.
Oh man, we did mishelp you. Remus says, "How dare you mishelp you? Help You
We did
Collections, another
my
great
fault,
female
sorry.
content
It is
provider."
late.
Yeah,
It is,
sorry
well,
about that,
it is
brother.
super early, but I am wrong. Yeah, Help You is another one of the great No Man's Sky screamers out there. So definitely check Help You Collections out if you
Yeah,
get a chance.
man.
Very cool. You will find her hanging out over in the GNG Discord quite a lot as well. So definitely do that. Yeah. Nolan's laughing at me now, so I'm
Nice.
guessing it might have just been a bit of a inside joke there or something, perhaps. Or maybe. I mispronounced
Maybe.
what I was trying to say and Nolan's pulling me up on it, but I didn't notice it, and now we've gone too far in the conversation, and now I don't know what to do! But yeah, it's okay.
Walk away, sir. Walk away.
You okay?
Just back it up,
reset
sir.
to play with friends, if that's the case. Yes, I am absolutely 100% fine with having to restart over in the new co-op and multiplayer mode, and that is how I'm putting it out there. I genuinely believe that is what we're going to get. Where at the moment we see, when you create a new save, you have the 4 choices of normal, creative, permadeath, or survival. I believe that now we're going to have a further 2 options, and that will be multiplayer PvE and multiplayer PvP. And I believe that, yes, that you are going to have to start off. I think that, and just in the interest of fairness and not letting all of us PS4 guys kind of get well ahead in the content and see all the cool new shiny toys that we get to play with before the Xbox guys, I feel that's like kind of the great balancer. Now I could be wrong, this is conjecture and speculation.
Conjecture.
So, I'm not confirming anything. I do not work for Hello Games, despite a lot of rumours out there at the moment that I'm in fact wearing a rubber mask.
Guys,
that my real name is Sean.
he is SeMTeX UK. Don't let him fool you.
Remus is saying
He
that I
don't
will
work.
be the king of
He don't
PvP.
work for Hello Games. He owns the place.
I don't work for Hello Games. You're right.
He
You are
owns
right. I
the
do not.
place.
I do not work for Hello Games. You're absolutely correct there.
They work for him.
Sam Murray. It's never gonna be lived down. That.
Ever.
It's never gonna be lived down.
Ever.
But the PvP, I'm so excited for, because I think having that kind of little bit of kind of trepidation going to new places because there could be a person there that may attack you. I think that's going to bring an awful lot to the game. I don't think that's actually going to take stuff away. I think that's going to add like a new level of life. You know what I mean? Remus is saying Sem loves himself some prawn curry. It's true. It is true. I do like a good prawn curry now and again. I'm not going to lie about that. I quite like prawn kormas though. If I'm completely honest, I like a good prawn korma.
Conjunction.
Yeah, conjunction.
McCracken.
It's a brand new word. It's a brand new word.
Invented a new word.
I did. Yeah. I've mixed conjecture and speculation into one word, and we've come up with conjunction.
Conjunction.
I like that.
Got you.
Hashtag conjunction in the chat, I reckon.
Holy cow, guys. We have
Nolan
been
says
live
busted.
for 50,
You're right, bro. You're right.
39 minutes, and it's already 57 comments in the chat, guys. Holy cow.
It goes insane. So many cool people.
Man,
so many cool
I'm loving
peoples. Give me a moment though, guys. For some reason, I've got someone trying to get hold of me really badly on the PC here. I'm going to have to get rid of that so that doesn't happen.
Hey,
and also, Nolan Survives
live?
is also a new subscriber. So hashtag
Yes.
Nolan Survives in the chat, guys, because I believe he didn't just sub to me, but he also subs to Sword as well, which is what we're trying to promote.
He did.
Hashtag Nolan Survives is an absolute beast. Welcome to the Noob Nation.
Yeah.
Ballistic Cola, did anyone see the video slamming Bicycle Walrus? Damn hilarious. What video was this? I haven't seen this. Speculature, says a Mick JT84. That's the other way of combining those two words, and I actually quite like that. Speculature. I might even steal that from you. Thank you. I'm watching both. See, Nolan knows where it's at with the dual streaming. I tell you what, a lot of people seem to do the dual streaming when it comes to me and you, don't they? They do seem to like pull us both up and they're like active in both the channels.
Yeah.
I tell you what, guys, that's a beautiful thing. Don't ever let anyone tell you any different. Thank you ever so much for that. That's very kind. And we do love you for it.
You guys are epic.
The best. Well, it's true though.
Awesome
if it wasn't for these guys watching, we wouldn't be really streaming. We'd just be two guys chatting while filming ourselves. So yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. My first live stream.
No.
My first live stream was
that a real
poor
thing,
and pitiful.
Cola, or are you pulling my leg? Because if that's a real thing, I have to see that.
What's
That's
up,
savage.
sir? What's up?
I think someone's put up a video called DM21 Gaming Sucks Balls. Really? That's like, I mean, that's probably like a little bit too much, man. I mean, it's all well and good poking fun with people and having sort of a laugh, but to actually kind of go down that route is probably a little bit too far, I'd say. To be honest.
That's called being bitter.
Yeah.
That's called being
you know
bitter.
what I mean? And like everyone's entitled to their opinions. Just because we don't agree with other people's opinions doesn't mean that we should
anything's wrong with
harass them or call them nasty names or anything like that. It's okay to like have a different opinion. That's what makes you different to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to wear a top hat for your new word, says Nolan. You're not wrong. Speculature. I should wear a monocle, shouldn't I? That would be even better.
Monocle, that's it. That's it. Monocle time.
Okay, he loves the.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I have a new
from my
name
perspective
in the chat, brother.
I think maybe
welcome to the stream.
Titling your video that is a little bit harsh because yeah. That's a bit. I am worst girl, yo. I am worst girl. Hello. How are you?
I think she's new to my stream, sir.
I believe so. I believe I am worst is new here as well. Welcome. Thank you for popping by and saying hello. We appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's probably a little bit harsh, man. Ballistic Cola, can you let me know who it was that actually made that video? Like, who is the content creator that made the video naming that? I'd like to know. Report, says Captain Monday Baker, and welcome again, Captain Monday Baker.
Well, you know,
beast.
Mr. McCracken,
always here.
My good friend Sim has a vast knowledge of the Queen's English. He is a professional.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a professional, but I am English. I've grown up my entire life in England, so. And I would like to say that maybe I have a slightly better grasp of the English vocabulary than the average Englishman. Because I quite like words, and I like being accurate with them.
He said, "Nah, conjunction rolls off the tongue easier. It just fell out of Sim's mouth so easily."
The traveller, as in the traveller that comes in our streams. The traveller. I'm Worsko.
Aye.
Maybe. Apparently it was the traveller. That's interesting. I'll have to go and check that out. I think maybe that's a little bit harsh. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I think maybe it is a little bit harsh. That's probably like, you know.
Well, you know.
It's okay to disagree with people. It's okay to not necessarily agree with their kind of outlook or opinion. But I think
that's when you roll your clock back to 420.
Yeah, that's
Get
right.
you a little herbal,
nip herbal medication.
A little herbal attitude
back,
adjustment. Yep,
that's right. Yeah,
and kick back and chill, guys.
Yeah, that's his name. Ballistic says, okay, I will have a little look and I'll check it out because maybe the title is provocative, but maybe the actual content isn't as provocative, if you see what I mean. So it might be like a dig, and it might even be an inside joke between those guys for all I know. So yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hey Noob says Radio Caravan, because Radio Caravan's in the chat. Yes, she
Radio
is.
Caravan?
Hello, Radio Caravan. How are you today, my lovely one? I hope you are good, and thank you for stopping by because we like you. Hey Noobs, just have a few seconds, but I bet Hello Games will use the memories for future lore about the universe that came before. I like this. I like it. However,
very interesting.
I did have this conversation with another individual earlier, kind of along those lines, and I think we shouldn't read from this that there's going to be an entire reset and that there's like a before next universe and an after next universe. I don't think that's the case. I think we may have an optimized universe. I think we may have embellishments to the features we already have and the terrain manipulation and all of these things, but I don't think we could go as far as to say that they're going to be two entirely different new universes, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think
19 more circuit boards.
That's something we need to you know, just chill with, really. Yeah. I am worse girl. So, how's the wife, Sem? My wife is absolutely fine and dandy. She's currently sleeping. So I'm trying not to be so loud, as loud as I usually am, but unfortunately I get excited.
So hyped. It is difficult.
Yeah, I get excited. Yeah. I find it really hard to try and keep quiet. But yeah, no, she is well. Thank you for asking. I am worse girl. I appreciate that.
So waiting on his door to open and say, I don't care how hyped you are. You wake me up again, I'm gonna beat you with your microphone.
I tell you, it's likely to happen one day. I tell you.
It's one day, man.
Yeah,
one day.
One day it's gonna happen.
Pow! Right to the moon.
Post next. Yeah, no, I agree. And please don't think I'm sort of digging at you at all in any way, Radio. But I think it is definitely kind of our place as content makers, content providers, streamers that represent kind of No Man's Sky and the community to make sure that no one else out there takes from kind of the comments we make anything that wasn't implied. And I think when we say things like that people could get the wrong kind of implication from that, and it could lead to people kind of getting prematurely upset about something that may not happen. You know what I mean? But I am with you. I do agree that Hello Green Games are going to use that as kind of a memory and as a showcase of kind of what the community was able to do before the community.
I'll tell you what, buddy.
Because that is my speculation. Is that this is all about them officially recognising hubs as being an important part of the game, and them implementing tools to make that happen, such as clan tags, like Call of Duty clan tags, where you can identify yourself as being a member of a federation of a hub, and then claim planets, solar systems in the name of said hub. I think this is what they're pointing at, and this is why we actually have a separate
really
button.
Extraordinary naming process.
Exactly, yeah, and I think if you're
make
already
life so much easier.
Exactly, yeah. So say you're a member, just for example, and for conversation's sake, let's say you're a member of the Noob Nation hub, yeah. And you go and claim a planet, so you still have the option to name that planet, like you could call the planet Bob or whatever, but it would read as Planet Bob in sort of like brackets,
Bob.
Noob Nation.
I want
you know
to
what I
name
mean?
my friend
And it would
Planet
be like
Fred.
the colours of the Noob Nation or whatever, and there might even be like a little icon or something like that. They may be able to let us maybe perhaps design and place a flag or something like that.
Oh my God, dude, you
Or
got a tinfoil banana hammock on, don't you?
well, not really. I mean, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense because this is what Hello Games has always said. They've said that they will respond and build the game
He's
according
doing
to the
well,
way
buddy.
that to the way that the community plays the game ultimately. And hubs
Yeah.
are a huge. You know, we are very close with the Amino Hub. I mean, you're part of the Amino Hub, really, when you think about it, and that's what the AH comes from and everything like that. So, I think it really does stand to reason that this is kind of what we're going to see, is like a lot of community tools alongside all the rest of it. It gives people the motivation to be part of a hub, and it gives like the hub a strength that it didn't previously had, a way of kind of like
I agree.
standing
I
out
agree.
against the masses,
Well,
so to speak. I think is a good thing.
Listen, guys. A big shout out to anybody. I don't care if you got 3 people in the hub. Okay, big shout out to anybody that has created a hub or has created a civilization. Because I'm gonna tell you what, guys.
It's not easy.
We had no tools. No tools
It's not easy at all.
to do hubs when this game released, but it happened. People found each other. They made their ways to each other, and we become a community. And this community, and like I said, guys, this community is like the greatest in gaming. I mean,
I think you could definitely hold the No Man's Sky community up as an example of how gaming communities can be when they have the right people kind of giving direction to those communities, like people like Cobra, for example, that have non-stop since day one, sort of really put out there the positivity, connecting each other, helping each other out, and I think that is definitely something that we as a community are very, very lucky to have, is people kind of in a position where they're kind of held up as an example of all of us, really. And I think Cobra's done an absolutely incredible job, which is an amazing segue into the fact that Cobra still is looking to buy a PC soon. The PC he's currently using is actually literally melting. So if anyone is able to provide him with any support at all, please hop over to Cobra TV and hit that wrong button fund. He's very, very close to getting like a really top-notch PC. So if we can all give him the little bit extra, if we can,
that little nudge, push him over the top.
It really does make a big difference when it comes to kind of the all the quality and stuff like that we're going to see coming out of Cobra TV. So absolutely, it'd be really good. Vat Killers, hope everyone's having a fantastic evening. Hello, Vac. Sorry, I didn't see you pop in there. I was away with my speculations and conjecture. Apologies there, sir.
Yeah, my good friend Panda, I'm telling you, he hit it right on the head, guys. Speculation is all well and good as long as it don't turn into expectation.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
I'm serious. I like the tinfoil times where we can sit back and just talk about all the crazy ideas that we would love to see in this game, but as long as we don't expect it and just walk into this update with open arms, like, hey, whatever Hello Games provides, they've given us
happy,
3 awesome updates already that's made this game better and better and better. Next is going to be the same thing, guys. And we're going to take what we get from Next, and we're just going to create something amazing with it, guys.
Yeah, we will. Whatever happens, I mean, think about it this way: we all love the game as it is right now. So anything we get, any tiny little extras, they're just going to make they'll make the biggest of differences to us. But I really expect to see quite a lot of stuff coming out of this update that no one even expects, because that's Hello Games style.
Oh yeah,
that's the way they do it.
Oh yeah.
I do want to mention this comment though by Mick JT84. He said that he thinks Next is going to be released Monday the 23rd unless there's an embargo on it, preventing stores from selling it the day they get it in. Well, the thing is, Mick, is Next isn't actually going to be sold on a disc. Next is a digital download. that you will essentially download onto on top of the information you already have. So if you own No Man's Sky digitally, it'll be an add-on. If you have a disc, that will also be an add-on, but you will download that. Now, Hello Games have put it out there officially on their website that it's coming out on the 24th, so expect it to happen on that day, buddy, and not before, because I don't want you to be kind of disappointed if that's not the case, you know. The Xbox version in Europe is actually out on the 27th, so there's no chance of it leaking over here, but there's a chance that someone in the States could get an early copy and get it out there. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. There's always someone that knows someone who can get it a little bit earlier.
Knows someone that knows someone.
Yeah, there's a chance we might see that, but do yourself a favour and don't watch anything of it. Don't go and do that, because you'll ruin the experience for yourself. And who wants that? Who wants to ruin Next for themselves? It would not be a cool thing.
You ruined Christmas, sir.
Captain Moneybaker says, I love the hype, but the game is already great to me. I just enjoy speculating. It makes me feel like a kid again. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. I'm not going to lie.
Ooh.
John Hall's back as well. Welcome back, John. Welcome back indeed.
Okay, guys. I got a new name in my chat, guys. Terry Henderson. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. You have made a proper choice.
Well, not a proper choice. You've made a good one.
Yeah. I have found a 7-meter crab. You know what time it is, guys? Guess what? You see what time it is?
Red Bull time?
It's crab blasting time.
Crab blasting time. Well, you'll be doing your favourite thing for a little while then, in that case.
Oh yeah, there's a few of them here.
That Killers brings up a good point there. If someone gets the Xbox version early, you won't get Next early. That will be a separate download. You're absolutely right. Next drops on the 24th of July, so I very much doubt any of us will see anything about it until then. Mick JT84 says I wouldn't be able to help myself from watching it. Smiley face. I know, but I made the mistake of doing that when the game released, and the guy, I can't remember his name now, but a guy spent like $3,000 on an early copy of it and put loads of stuff on the internet about everything. And believe it or not, though, a lot of that stuff turned out not to be true, because Hello Games actually worked really hard to like unimplement some of the stuff and change things around, so it wasn't exactly as he said it. No, it's a good point, Vat Killers. Yeah, it's very unlikely that we'll see Next early. Unless we get the trailer, which is my speculation with the audio trailer we've already heard, is that is the actual audio for the trailer we're going to see before Next comes out. But I actually put a video up on YouTube just before we went live, actually, explaining kind of my thoughts on the hubs and all that kind of stuff as well, so check that out if you get time. It's about 5 minutes long, so...
Remus shouted, "No!" Me and Sim was talking about this earlier today, and I told him I was going to make a little dig at him about it, cause he's the same way about killing fauna. He's like, "You being old sword picking on all them crabs. They're just trying to get something to eat, and it's you most of the time." See, this is my problem with that idea, cause see. Okay, the fauna on this game is procedurally generated AI. Everyone you kill, 3 more of them pop up. They have no feelings. They haven't played it. They haven't played this game for 2 years. They're just an algorithm that spawns out.
I completely disagree.
But yet, we bring PvP into the conversation, and y'all guys turn into Terminators. I'm sitting here like, nah, I'm just a simple farmer. If nobody starts nothing, they won't be nothing. I ain't going after nobody. We're just going to have some fun. Big old time, and y'all guys are like, "No, we're gonna kill everybody. We're gonna kill everybody." But I shoot the first crab.
Yeah, I don't mind killing other players.
First crab.
I don't mind killing other players, but I do have a little bit of an issue with going out and destroying loads of fauna, just because that's my own thing. I don't like it. All right, it makes me feel bad inside. But if it was a person waving a multi-tool at me, then I'm not gonna feel bad about defending myself, because it's self-defense at that point, yeah? So that's the difference there. So
no,
that's Sam
so
standing up for all you guys out there with sort of horrible comments about killing other people and stuff.
Listen, guys, watch this. If y'all didn't see the first stream, I want you to see this, guys. Okay? We'll find it in my discoveries page. Okay? Let's see where we got it. Let's get out of the ones I've already been to.
John Hall's really funny. He said, "Meanwhile, back in the SeMTeX submarine." So true as well. It is so true. But just imagine that we did actually get subs as well, and massive underwater creatures. I would be over the moon. You would never see me on land or in space ever again in this game. All I would do is spend
It's
hours,
okay, Reams. I know you picking, buddy.
Hours and hours.
See this, guys?
Swimming.
You see this, guys? Here it is. That's it right there, guys. That's why I'm such down on crabs, guys. My very first stream, when I had 0 upgrades, trying to make it in the world, what happens is I get attacked by a group of freaking crabs. And you know what I did? I marked the system. It got named Come Back, Kill Crab System. Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to make my way back to that system very, very soon. And we're going to take out, it's going to be Crab Genocide Stream. And that's what I'm going to call it. It's going to be No Man's Sky, Noobs in Space, Crab Genocide. So, you know, if you squeamish, kind of soft, tendered-hearted, you might want to watch Sim Stream that night because it's going to go down. Yes, sir.
I don't know.
I named my S-Class multi-tool the Crab Blaster.
Hey, JJ, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing well.
What's up, JJ?
You didn't. I'll tell you what. I don't know if you caught JJ's latest video where he did a rap. He literally did a rap song about No Man's Sky, and I've got to give you props for that because that took some courage, bro. And fair play, it was actually really funny. That was awesome. Well played, sir. Well played indeed.
Good effort.
Awesome video, man.
Good
awesome
effort.
Video. If any of you guys haven't heard of Just Jared is an awesome No Man's Sky content creator. He makes some of the funniest
that channel, guys.
content that you can
imagine. You are missing
No Man's Sky. So yeah, if you haven't, you are genuinely missing out. Go and check that dude out. He is a beast. I just want to catch up on Mick JT84 stuff. He said when Next was announced, all the major news sites were reporting. Perhaps more importantly, No Man's Sky on the Xbox One will include all of the previously released content on disc. You're absolutely right. It will include all of the previous updates and the original game, but you won't be able to play it, I don't think, without those updates, which you can do on PS4 if you uninstall all the updates and just play the vanilla version without it connected online. So that's a good reason to own a PS4, but just saying.
Thank you, butter.
Oh, hang on a minute, I've got some more here saying this is unlike the retail version of the game on PS4. Thanks to numerous patches and updates No Man's Sky has seen since launch in August 2016. You are right. You are absolutely right. Yeah, people seem to really like the rap thing. I thought that was a really cool idea, man. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was awesome. I was like, yeah. No, it's nice. It's nice that people still, after 2 years in, even like aside from the update, are finding new ways to create content about No Man's Sky. And I think that all of these new tools that we're going to see as well, like my speculation about the kind of the hubs. Getting support officially and all of that kind of stuff in the video I've literally only just put up about an hour ago. Was it an hour ago? Yeah, like literally, yeah, it would have been an hour and 5 minutes ago, in fact, when I put that one up.
Yep.
Kind of, I'm speculating that there's going to be official hub support because of the new...
What's up, Alexi Chet?
The page that we saw today come out of Awakened Titan ARG stuff. They've actually got an area on there where you can upload, they're actually asking for kind of community voted leaders to upload official hub information. So in my mind, that said Hello Games recognises hubs as being like something that's really important to the game. And as such, they're going to start supporting that with tools to enable people to be part of that hub and such. But yeah, it's worth checking out. I think the Xbox disc version will be Proto Next. Early version of Next, like 1.4 and 1.5 will be the next patch. Yeah, you're probably right, so that they can minimise anyone getting hold of Next and leaking it to the community previously, yeah. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I'll have to check it out, JJ. Yeah, absolutely, go and check out that video. No, yeah, it's cool. It is cool. I watched it. It was good.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah. How's your day been
Epic.
anyway, Jared? What have you been up to recently? The NMS Waking Titan community thing going on now is very cool. Yeah, I tell you what, it's like actually the first proper interaction that we've had with Hello Games, where they're like asking for information from us, and there's actually going to be kind of an outcome, like actually a proper outcome from that of Hello Games putting something out there, sharing that stuff, and pimping the community out a little bit. So yeah, you're absolutely right, man. It's well intriguing. I'm absolutely up for that. I cannot wait, in fact, to see how they do that, or what format they're going to do it in. It should be really cool. Absolutely. Ballisticola rap. What's the rap? I'm not going to read the rap to rap again, because you've done it to me before. You put the rap to rap in the chat,
rap to rap.
and I had to read the rap.
Oh my goodness, guys.
On Destiny 2 on my day off. Ooh. Did you earn any new loots
Really?
that you were particularly happy about? That's interesting. Yeah.
Give me that Mordite.
I like the colours on this little dude.
Why are you making another account again? Yeah, man. This is sword number 4, man. Check this mess out, buddy.
Oh wow, he looks evil, doesn't he?
27 hours.
Looks like a gremlin.
27 hours, buddy.
I tell you what, if I go down here like this, right, just here, actually, I get just this part here, and we had some DJ decks underneath his hands, it would look like he's spinning, like he could actually be the backup DJ for just Darren's rap. How cool would that be?
Nice.
One day, Sam, one day, you will do the Raptor rap. You want me to do the Raptor rap, Ballisticola? You really want me to do it? Okay. I am a raptor doing what I can. Gonna eat everything till the appearance of man. Yo, yo, yo. I'm living below the soil. I'll be back. But I'm coming as oil. How's that? Are you happy? Are you happy now, Ballisticola?
That's okay.
Yeah?
You gotta do it in the Mrs. Doubtfire voice.
I don't do a Mrs. Doubtfire voice. I don't know what anyone's talking about with that. I don't know what you mean. Don't do one. It's all lies. This is just my voice. It's just the way it sounds. Oh, that's quite pretty.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, now, honestly, what happened with the reason I started this account, and the reason I started this account, this is actually
Looks
on
like
my
a
main
goggle.
PSN.
Not wrong, it does, doesn't it? It's crazy.
But the reason I started it is my portals on my main save, my 460-hour save, guys, got glitched. You can activate a portal, use it one time, and that's it. It glitches out. Every single one of them that I've activated is glitched. And
but
it's not glitched for anybody else.
It's okay
just
now,
for that
though,
account.
It's okay, though, because now you've started again, and that's
yeah.
DM21
Yeah. What the cool thing about it is
the chat. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Nolan.
Hello,
What's
DM21
up, buddy?
Gaming. How are you?
Nice.
Welcome to the stream. Crazy.
Yeah.
To be honest, I never expected that. Yeah. Hello.
Nolan
Hope you're
asked,
doing
"What's
well,
the goal,
sir."
Sword?"
I've watched many of your videos, many of your streams.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was explaining actually a little bit earlier that someone said something a little bit in the chat that someone had called a video something a little bit mean, and we were saying that regardless of whether or not we agree with each other's opinions, we should at least have the respect for each other that we are allowed to have separate opinions and such. So yeah.
That's it.
I've long hoped for hub or community sport. Yeah, no, I absolutely. Oh, that's the video. DM21's just watched my most recent video about the hub support.
Holy cow!
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Man. Appreciate
and now he's in your stream.
Your time as well. Yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I think that if you look at games like Call of Duty or many of the multiplayer experiences we have out there, there is always a way to identify as you're part of a clan or a tribe. And it's kind of missing from No Man's Sky. I think that would give it would influence people more to become part of a hub, and I think hubs themselves would like that, to have their name as kind of a label of notoriety, so to speak.
I think that's probably one of my favorite speculations, Sim. Thank you for that, buddy.
Not at all. Not at all. More than happy.
Everybody's wanting multi-crew ships, PvP, ring planets, all kinds of crazy stuff. I want gang tags.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, gang. Yeah, do you know what I mean? If we could place flags, or perhaps you could have a specific colour scheme, so that when you're building stuff, it was already built in the Federation's colours, for example. You know what I mean? So you could really easily just like visually identify one Federation from the other. Let's call it Federations, because hub Federation, those kind of things. That's what I'm thinking.
Civs. There you go, Civs. How about that?
DM21 says, I like the Battlestar Galactica idea. Moving through the universe as a community would be pretty wild, and hopefully we can find a way to make the dream happen. Yeah, no, you are right there. I've got some crazy speculations about the way I think the vehicle not is just literally a vehicle for multiplayer, but I think it's an overarching vehicle for multiplayer as well. And I think when they talk about Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica, what they're implying is kind of us being able to move together, and that being kind of the ship that we all work together to fix and to save and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Jared is saying, shoot, I still got to watch your video, Sam. That's okay, bro. It's on YouTube's.
It is okay.
Feel free to watch it whenever you get a chance. Someone mentioned that DM. Hey, no,
like
no
2
one
minutes
said
before
that.
we went live.
Someone mentioned earlier that someone had made a video about DM21 calling him something untoward, and in fact, if you watch the video back, I actually stood there and said, that's a little bit harsh, no need to do that, we can just agree to disagree with each other's opinions. So, just to clear that up, you're not wrong. I've long said that the chances of encountering PvP without looking for it is going to be stupidly rare. I love to have tons of community support. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's got to be a way of funneling people together. I completely agree with that. And I think that these new vehicles could be a way of doing that. Perhaps you could be in vehicles and that would be your co-op multiplayer experience, but then there'll be systems like really, really high, maybe even higher than we see now, kind of conflict systems that are PvP systems that we go into, and that's the way of funneling us all together.
Well, you know...
Oh no, you've not said anything wrong, Mick. I'm just saying that I don't want anyone to... Yeah, that's right, that you mentioned the video that was called after DM21 and something else that was untoward, but I'm not going to say that, because I don't do
By
that.
the way, guys, when I was over in the SeMTeX stream a little earlier, yeah, I kind of knocked the light button off the floor and it broke. Yeah, there's a bunch of pieces in the floor, so be really, really careful.
Don't step on them.
Yeah,
they can be
please don't step on the pieces, because we have like the cheapest liability insurance in the universe. So yeah.
DM21 laughed at it. Okay, that's fair. I didn't know that DM21 had seen said video. However, I still stand by, regardless of whether we agree with anyone else's opinion out there, we should still respect each other as content creators at the end of the day. We should all have that respect for each other, and if nothing else, you know, because we're all human beings, we're all in this together, let's, like, at least be civil, because that's what the No Man's Sky community is known for, being nice and being cool to everyone, and being inclusive, regardless of whether we agree with people's opinions or no. So, you know, let's all keep that in mind.
There you go.
DM21 Gaming saying, lol, just Jared, don't be jealous, but I've made a new friend today. Well, I'm assuming that might be implying us, and thank you very much. We would like to also consider you a friend as well. That's very kind.
Blushing.
Yeah, you know that. Sci-fi Guy Henry says, that's what I think so too, Sam. The conflict scanner will come into play with PvP. It would be good, wouldn't it, if we had like a super cool area, like systems that we could go into specifically to fight in a PvP sense, and maybe when you're outside those systems, that kind of damage could be turned off as well if you're choosing a PvE sort of thing. And if you were going full-on PvP, then maybe it wouldn't matter what system you're in, but that would be cool.
Well, you know, and I was looking in the Amino a couple weeks ago,
I've not only seen
And
them, I've shared them, I've downloaded them so I can put them in compilation videos. I certainly appreciate this ability, you're not wrong. Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, man, we can all have different opinions. It's a sign of your maturity level whether you're able to see that someone else has a different opinion and to agree to disagree with that person or to start throwing nasty words and names at people. It's all good if it's in the name of fun and everyone understands that, but it's when that kind of goes beyond a point that it becomes a problem. So let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Let's let the Xbox community, the Tencent community, the 505 games kind of guys all come in and see the community for all the beautiful things that it's already put out there. Let's not, let's not do that. Hi all, I'm wondering if multiplayer will be a separate mode like most of us think, then how extensive or restrictive will interaction be in our current normal saves? I don't know. I think it's going to be similar to what we have now. I don't think anyone's going to lose any of the stuff, and maybe it's going to be exactly the same as it is now, where we just get to see other people. You know what I mean? I think beyond that and beyond having the new toys, I don't think it's really going to change. I don't see why it would. It seems a bit odd that people have kind of got that in their heads. Just Jared saying he's going to be off. He'll be right back. No problem, Jared. Thank you for coming by as well. DM21 says, I need to just talk for about 2 hours straight and just spit for a full speculation video, but I'm afraid a lot of it would be missing. Just do it, man. If you're going to stream and you want to, you know, I'm sure a lot of people out there would be really interested on your take on all of this stuff. So just go ahead and do it, man.
No, I was reading along in the Amino. It's been about a month, well, maybe a month ago, after the next update was talked about, or the Xbox Live interview.
Yeah.
Boyd and the guys at the Amino Hub was actually putting together a PvP league where we can compete together.
That's
as
right,
a hub,
Boyd.
You know, as a community.
Boyd was doing that, yeah. You're not wrong.
And
yeah.
where, you know, where there'll be certain points for certain things. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even before we get to know what we're going to get with this update, we're already coming up with some, like, really cool ideas on how to use it.
Yeah,
you know?
are. Yeah, we are.
I'm telling you, man, that's what I'm saying. This community is just epic.
It's beast.
You know,
it is beast. It really is.
Yeah.
There's so much love in this community, and that's why it kind of hurts my heart a little bit when Mick actually brought up that video had been made. I was like, really? You know what I mean? You could see me sort of cringe back from that, because there's no need for that, man. We don't need... It's like, if it's role-play and stuff like that, it's absolutely fine, you know what I mean? But taking it and, like, publicly putting something out there that's detrimental to someone else's character or their work, you have no idea how much work they put into doing this stuff. Like, I've got an idea of kind of what it takes to edit and stuff, and trust me, it's not easy, especially for people like Cobra, DM21, all the bigger kind of YouTubers and that. There's a lot of time and work that goes into all of that stuff, so to sort of naysay that and to
and
sort of just start name-calling just seems a little bit playground to me, if I'm honest. Ballisticola said he's going to make a parody of the video as well. So yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. I sometimes jump into the streams of people I know and say, people still play this game? But yeah, I wouldn't on channels where people don't know me. Exactly, Mick, yeah. And if it's like an in-joke and that and everyone's aware of it, and that's fun. You know what I mean? That's part and parcel of like poking fun at your mates. It's not the same as actually calling someone nasty names. You know what I mean? Well, I think you asked where I was from and before. Australia. That's cool. My brother, well, one of my brothers lives in Australia currently. Yeah. I miss him quite substantially, actually. I haven't spoken to him for a long time. I hope I can get back in touch with him soon. Last I knew, he was kind of moving around a little bit, so he's a little bit out there. DM21 says, the fear is that chances are PS Plus and Xbox Gold will be required for multiplayer. My 505 Games contact believes it will require gold. It wouldn't surprise me. Every other title on PlayStation, other than the free-to-play titles, when it comes to multiplayer, do require you know, a PlayStation Plus subscription. And honestly, for like, you know, it's what, $40 a year,
Daniel
and you
Hipley?
get 2 to 4 games free a month every month. It's worth it, man. It is worth it. I really do like that.
Daniel Hipley is up to
PvP league.
400
That's pretty
million
awesome.
units
Yeah.
now, buddy. He's a digging away trying to get that 1 billion.
So it stands to
Good
reason
effort,
your
sir.
current
Good
save
effort.
should remain single player, so we don't gate people's games behind a subscription. Yeah, I think if you're, I don't know. The awkward thing with that is we do actually have the ability to currently visit and be in the same vicinity as other players. That could be where the restriction kind of thing gets awkward, because I think maybe they could go about it by restricting the PvP aspect of it to needing a subscription, because I think people would be more willing to do that if they wanted to play the PvP, because there are a lot of people in the No Man's Sky community that aren't interested in PvP. So if they just wanted to stay without the PS Plus subscription and continue playing the game as is but with the new toys, maybe that would be a way around that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that's implemented. I absolutely agree. Mick JT says he's going to hold off on buying the PS Plus and find out on the day. Yeah, but I would say, I mean, I go into the library every month and just literally add those titles to my library. So, you know, a couple of months down the road or whatever, when I haven't got a game or I'm looking for a new game to play, I've got a library of like hundreds of games that have been given to me by PlayStation because I'm part of the PlayStation Plus thing. And there's a lot of good titles in there. I've got things like The Last of Us, Little Big Planet, Little Big Planet 3, load of Fee game. No, Fee wasn't that, but there's a lot of good games.
Was it not?
No, Fee was on the sale, but yeah, still a lot of good games. I definitely say you get your money's worth.
Well, we played that Dreadnought. That was a free to play.
That's free to play, yeah.
That
so you don't require PS
yeah.
Plus, yeah.
Okay,
says,
gotcha.
I must have missed something. Were people attacking others? Huh? No.
You might have been talking about what you talking about.
No. Someone put a video up calling someone a bit of a bad name, and I was saying that, like, kind of doing that in your video title was a little bit playground. That was all it was. Okay, it wasn't me who mentioned it the first time, but I brought it up again because DM21 would be commenting on the video and laughing it off. Yeah, no, fair play, and so he should, because, yeah, it is very playground. So we bumped into someone in a current save. They'll most likely be wisps still. I guess it's interesting to ponder that sort of metadata, like seeing other people's bases currently. It's all just metadata sharing. It's not truly an integrated world or matchmaking or any of that. You're absolutely right, because we actually hold all of the information locally, don't we? Which is another reason it kind of has to change for multiplayer. I think DM21 actually brought this up in one of his streams, that because we hold all of that information locally, it basically allows people to cheat and to mob those files so that they would have an unfair advantage on others, and I completely agree with that. It does need to be held on the server, so it cannot be manipulated. You're absolutely right. There's definitely a lot more interesting, better things to talk about, like how awesome Next is going to be, NMS, new ships, maybe new multi-tools, missions, co-op. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I am well excited for co-op. I think co-op is actually going to be where a lot of people end up spending a lot of their time, rather than like PvP stuff. I think it's going to be much more fun, and we're all going to derive a hell of a lot more fun out of actually being able to experience the game together in a cooperative sense, rather than a sense where we're actually having PvP fights with each other. I think, like, that's my personal take. It's not going to be for everyone. Some people are going to love PvP, but I think for the vast majority, especially of current players at the moment, that's going to be the case. DM21 Gaming says, gotta head off. I'll try and stop by again another time. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Thank you ever so much for spending some of your time with us, DM21. I do appreciate how busy you are, so thank you very much. Very, very kind of you, sir. Everyone says, see you later to DM21. Thank you very much. For full multiplayer, a lot of things will have to go server-side so people can't cheat. Exactly right, Malachi. Yeah, you're exactly right there, and I think it's really important that they actually do that to make sure that that is there, really. Yeah, I'd love co-op, says Mick. Yeah, I think it's going to be brilliant, and I really genuinely believe that that is where a lot of people are going to end up having most of their fun, is sort of achieving things cooperatively as a group. Just to be able to run into random people that aren't orbs, I hope it's possible, but I'll
Good
take
luck,
whatever I guess.
Dark
Yeah, I really
That's
think
a
it's going to
grind.
happen. I don't see why it wouldn't. I think I don't see why it would even stop you from doing that if you weren't in the like the PvP mode. There's probably going to be a way for it to be like toggleable, dependent on which system you're in and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely something that we could possibly see. I'm really intrigued at what this pink planet is with Rex. That's a nice colour. High radio. I'm sure there's more planets as well. How many planets are in this system? Let's have a little look. I think it's only a 3-planet system actually. Let's go and find a new system with loads of planets in. Am I too late? What? How do you mean, Geeky Peaks? I don't know. What do you believe you may have been late for? There are 4 planets, in fact, but we're going to see if we can find a system with more, because I want to find a really nice frost planet and go for a wander around on a frost planet. I haven't been to a frost planet for a while. 3. I want to find a crazy... Let me put the... filler on... There we go. Haha, right. Okay, let's have a little look. That'd do. We got quite a few. We got some planets and stuff there. I thought you were about to shut down the stream. No. Not just yet. Daniel Hipley says, I want a 48 slots exotic starship. Add slots to starships.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be cool. But obviously there's got to be a limit.
48 slots.
Yeah, there has got to be a limit. Let's go.
How many billion units would you pay for a 48 slot exotic?
I don't think it would really. I'd say like, what's the top amount that you pay now for your final slots in your exosuit?
Well, they
classic
increase each way. It takes 19 million units to fully trim out an exosuit.
Okay, so I'd say you could probably say that like 2 to 2.5 million units is probably a fair kind of thing if it was capped at that, and it would be like a progression up to that. I think, to be honest,
I would say 2 million units a slot in a ship would still be fair.
It would be fair, yeah, because what you could gain from that is yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. Bleak planet cactus flesh. I do like a bit of cactus flesh. That's desolate. Gamma intensive. I got one directly behind me, have I? I've already looked at this one, cactus flesh. There's another one. I haven't been to a hot planet for ages actually. Let's go there. Geeky Peaks is saying, okay, awesome then. Indeed. 250 million Geeky Peaks reckon that the slot should cost. I think that's probably a little bit, maybe just a tad high, especially for, you know, you got to think about it in ways of progression. But yeah, I think maybe you could get to your final slot, and maybe the final slot in your ship would get like escalate up to maybe 10 million for your final slot or something. Because by that point, you've probably earned, you know, when you're considering that, you've already making silly monies, I would say. Sci-Fi Henry's coming in with, I hope there is full hub integration, like a hub tab in Discovery's page that shows who is on and where. Yeah, absolutely. The video I brought out earlier was definitely implying. I've just said, you know, community tools, but yes, that is definitely a very good tool that we could all have. 100%. That would be lovely. It would be cool if we could upgrade our ships to a better class. Ooh, that's an interesting. I don't know, because
I
that
don't
is
know,
interesting,
man. I like
man.
the
You could
grind.
upgrade, and you
I like
could
the
then.
grind.
Yeah, but what I kind of get the point that John's bringing up here is because, like, imagine you find the perfect ship that you want, or you want to stick with the very first ship that you get when you start the game, yeah. And you love the looks of it. It's your perfect spaceship. You've grown really attached to it and everything. Why not allow people to kind of upgrade that to the point that they want to, rather than sort of force them to get a ship that may not look exactly like they want? It may not be. Do you see what I mean? I think that's a fairly good point, actually. I think it should be a possibility. In the name of choice, I would say that wouldn't actually be a bad feature. I think that would be cool. Not everyone likes, you know, the S classic looks like we do. Some people like the very first basic ship that you get right from the off. You know what I mean? That would be my favourite ship.
I've run across, because Alexi check found a lot of ships and posted up in the amino, and that was probably one of my favorite things to do before I moved on and started seeding bases like I was doing. Was to actually go out and find ships and collect the rare or the odd or the unique ships, like that White Hollow that we went and found, or that we went and got, because there's not many of them out there in that body, in that frame design. And to me, that's I'm kind of bittersweet on the whole upgrading the ships deal.
Yeah,
is because, you know, it was Funny Imps. Funny Imps was one that found the white one.
Yeah,
and he posted that up in the amino, and I've went and got it on 3 accounts, soon to be 4. And there's people that wanted that ship. I think when me and you went to go get that ship, it was me, you, Panda, and who else was there? Funny Imps was there to collect that ship because it was such a popular design. And, you know, the notoriety you get from discovering stuff like that, like these S-Class multi-tools and stuff like that, I think it adds a little excitement to the actual exploration
I'm kind
of the game.
With you. I'm kind of with you, but at the same time, oh my, this is a frost moon and there's hardly any trees. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
It's like the most treeless frost planet I've ever seen. That's insane. Still going to go for a wander on it though, because I like the frost planets. But what was I going to say then? Yeah, I kind of do see the point of that. Not everyone wants to do that though. I mean, it's cool that we're able to, and I don't think that they should take that away. But I don't think it shouldn't be a thing where you couldn't upgrade your ship if you didn't want. It doesn't take anything away from you, like wanting to go and find that perfect ship if you're able to like get one and do it up. You know what I mean? It just means that there's going to be more people out there with more variations of ships and stuff.
I fully agree with upgrading slots or adding slots to a ship. I really do, but like the class or the bonuses, I don't agree with. Because see, there's a lot of ships that I really like that I think are really awesome ships that I won't ever own because of the here we go. Let's see if that'll do it.
Maliki saying I had to go through about 300 of a certain fighter to find the S-Class. Wasn't going to leave the planet until I found one. Exactly. But I've literally stood on platforms for like 4 or 5 hours at a time looking for ships, and I think that's especially for casual players. Okay, look at it from the perspective of people that don't have as much time to put into the game.
Exactly.
And I think that it would be fairer for those guys that like can't afford to spend 5 or 6 hours in a run. I think it would be better for those guys, and I'm all up for that. I'm not going to lie, I think that would actually be pretty cool. Geeky Beaks is saying maybe put ships as a discovery. That would be good. That really would be cool. But yeah, I also get your perspective though. You know what I mean? I don't want you to think that I don't understand where you're coming from, but I'm also saying that we see it from our perspective. But if you look at it from the perspective of a casual player that can only play like a couple of, like maybe 2 hours a week maximum because of their other obligations to work, to family, to whatever, then it would be cool for those guys to also kind of gain the stuff out of the game that is inachievable for them currently because they haven't that time.
Well, also, and to be honest with you, the difference between there's a especially with the haulers. The haulers, I've noticed a drastic difference between the A class and S class as far as flight mechanics. But if to get back to to kind of go along with what you say there, there are going to be a lot of people that don't have a lot of time to grind or put as much time into the game as players like me. But then again, if you're not putting that kind of time into the game, you're not going to really need the S class as you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
It's not going to be a necessity as much to people that don't play as often. Like players like me that's going to be playing, like on the day off, do like an 8-hour game session, that's something that you'll actually enjoy, that extra flight mechanic or that extra handling or that extra bonus by getting the S class.
Yeah, I'm not trying to disagree with you there.
Yeah.
I'm simply saying that I think that it would be nice for everyone to be able to get to experience all of the stuff from the game. And like for those that aren't going to be necessarily in a situation to get that stuff straight from the off, it'd be kind of cool if they were able to. Maybe they, for those guys, they can always hop into creative, so I suppose they can. They don't have to go out and grind the units and stuff. That there is a way.
Bliss Dakota asked, how would you feel about running costs for buildings and farms just to have more use for money?
Yeah, like a taxation
I don't understand.
system. I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a really good idea. It's like paying the tax on the to a overarching whatever. So that you could have degradation as well. So you're sort of paying for your building to always be in tip-top condition. Like if you don't pay the payments, then maybe the building starts breaking down. It doesn't provide quite as good cover from the elements and things like that. Maybe that's a really cool idea. I like that.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. And it would give you a motivation, especially kind of come the end game. You'd have to like keep earning units and stuff, and there would be a reason for you to, is to kind of keep all your stuff running sweet.
Man, that thing's still calculating.
Squarehead.
Rank 42. I learned 80 words.
Nice.
Let's see.
Malachi says he did about
60.
3 8-hour shifts to get his shit. Wow.
Rank 102.
That's longer than me. I think I did about 15 hours to end up with my S-Class freighter that I've got currently. But that was a long old thing, so I feel your pain there, bro. I really do. Sci-Fi Guy Henry says, or garages and hub cities that can install upgrades for a price. That's a really good idea. You could have like a garage that you could take your ship to get it upgraded in certain places, and like dependent on the hub and how sort of like active and members and stuff like that, maybe it's like better, if you know what I mean. Maybe get like certain places that you could go to get like better upgrades, like a little bit of an advanced warp drive that could take you like another 100 light years forward, or a better shield.
Well, I mean, here's my point with the slot upgrades. You see this fighter right here?
Yeah.
Like this is a small to a medium fighter. It's only going to have about anywhere from 15 to 24 slots, I would say. Let's look at it. It has got 23 slots, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But it is an awesome looking ship. I like the retro booster rocket on the back of the fighters. That's a design I really, really like, having that big booster rocket, single booster rocket on the back. But when you run into the S-Class 38 slot, max slot fighters, they don't have these thin wings like this. They have that big boxy frame that sticks out to show the space or the storage for the ship. Now, I would love to have an S-Class version of this, maybe in a yellow or maybe in a red or a white or even a black, okay? And be able to add in the extra slots and the extra tech area to make it as big or as enticing as the S-Class 38 slot. But and as a trade-off for that, still have these same bonus stats, but just have the extra storage space. Because, like I said, a lot of times we fly ships more for style than for usage.
Yeah.
Or for necessity.
No, I do get where you're coming from. I fully do. I also kind of see it from the other side of the coin as well, though. So, I think there's a balance to both arguments, definitely. And it, like, however they do it, or if there are any changes, because we don't even know that they are going to get changed, and to be honest, it's like complete conjecture at the moment. It would be cool. But yeah, I think that's a good idea with the tax thing, I must admit. Help Your Collection has popped in to say hello.
What is up, Help Ya?
Believe it or not, Help Ya, we were actually talking about you. You must have had your ears burning a little bit, because we were repping you up earlier. We were saying about the female side of the NMS community and the amazing work that you guys do with all the streaming and stuff, and your name came up in that conversation. So Help Ya is actually asking, what gang are you going to rep when it next drops? Well, me and Sword, I'd like people to kind of look at Sword and I as kind of like Han Solo and Chewie, yeah? So, like, we stand apart from any, we stand apart from any, like, named entity, but we're there to help whoever is just and right, and we'll go and help those guys. Yeah, so if people are being attacked and they need help from the Noob Nation, I'll come and help out with the Noob Nationness, you know? But I feel it's important for, like, we feel it's important that we are kind of like a, how can I put this? Like a standalone entity, the Noob Nation. We don't want to have like a fixed affiliation with any one group, because we don't want to minimise ourselves just to one group. There's a lot of people out there that play the game, and there's going to be a lot of people coming in to play the game that we might not be able to meet if we sort of segmentalise ourselves to one specific group or gang. So yeah, but we would like to be friends with everyone, wouldn't we? I think, Sword. That's it. That's kind of the idea that we're going with. And yeah, thank you so much for coming by.
Sword's philosophy
very,
is
very kind.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Be nothing. Yeah, exactly that, man. I'm there with you. Mick's got to go for lunch. Well, I hope you enjoy your lunch, good man. I hope that's cool.
Have a good lunch, sir.
Ballista Cola's coming in with, given that everything will be synced, rare ships will be even rarer, so I think you should be able to sell your ships. Yeah, I think so too.
That would be nice.
Help You said, alright man, go enjoy your lunch, to Mick. Oh shit, well thanks, man, I'm deaf for female. I'm absolutely aware of that, Help You. But yeah, and it's lovely for you to pop by as well, so thank you ever so much for doing that. We do appreciate your support. Who's the Porg? I'm not sure what you mean there. Do you mean the Borg from Star Trek? I think maybe. I love that, man. That's like my group. Everyone is a boss. That's a good idea. Yeah, exactly that. And we don't want to, you know, I don't want to feel that we can't hang out with these guys because we hang out with those guys or anything like that. You know what? That's something I definitely want to avoid. I want to be kind of everyone's friend if I can be. Obviously, if anyone's getting attacked or needs help, like in defense-wise against like other groups, then yeah, we'll be there. You know what I mean? I thought you were going to say Cobros. But that's a forever. Yeah, well, yeah, we're absolutely.
Well, that's
Cobras,
a gimme.
You know what I mean?
That's a gimme.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously.
He throws out the noob signal. Batman and Robin will be there. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, that's the way it's going to be going down.
Oh yeah.
Ballista Cola, yeah, I'm a lone wolf affiliate of Noobs in Space, and I'm willing to die for a price. Exactly that. We're rebels. We're rebel.
I'm gonna tell you guys.
Friendly mercenaries, if there's such a thing.
We was playing Fortnite the other day, and my buddy Remus,
the little bird thing from the Last Jedi. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was its name.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. We were playing Fortnite the other day, and like as soon as my feet touched the ground, I got shot in the face and took out. And Remus, man. Remus went full on Terminator, guys. I mean, ramped up to the building these cats was hiding in, took the roof down, and just killed them all. I mean, massacred them, man. Yeah. Man.
It's gonna be fun, though, isn't it? multiplayer, all of that stuff. It's going to bring a hell of a lot of stuff to the game that none of us have.
We're going to have so much
It's going to
fun.
be so much fun. Hero.
Oh my goodness. Good times. Good times.
Okay, I've never heard of that before.
What's
That's
that?
kind of cool. Apparently, HeroClick is a superhero board / RPG game. I've not heard of it myself, personally.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Yawn, yawn, yawn.
Well, you know, it is 20
It is
to
early.
5 in the morning for
I
me.
know,
So, yeah,
I know, man,
you know,
I know.
The odd yawn here and there, I think we can all ignore. We can all
You are
ignore that.
completely entitled to a yawn, sir. Have as many as you need.
Currently necking a lot of Red Bull to try and combat that. Big home base, yeah.
I know.
And
I
I'll tell you what, the
pop a
building
top.
stuff is really... It's exciting times with the building stuff. I'm really am looking forward to being able to build cool stuff wherever I want, rather than being tied to like a little post. I thought YouTube Cypher Guy Henry, that was cool. I hope you like the avatar. Yeah, I like your avatar. It stands out really well with the HC, to be completely honest with you. It's very, very nice. I like your little icon thing. Help you. It's cool. I hear you also. Well, I don't hear. I've been lurking in your streams, and you have built yourself a new PC. How has everything gone with that? Did you find it easy? Did you find it hard? Inquiring minds would like to know. But yeah, man, awesome community support again today from everyone popping in straight away.
I know.
Hanging around with surprised guest visitor of DM21 popping in the chat as well.
I know,
definitely
right?
Did not expect that.
Dude,
that was crazy.
You are getting much better, sir. You are getting much better.
I didn't fangirl out anywhere near as much
You
as I
did
usually
not.
do.
I was waiting for
yeah.
it. I done had it typed into your chat, fangirl moment, and you never fangirled out. And I'm like, crap, I just deleted it.
I fangirl out all the time, man. Yeah, I pop in. You've probably caught me say hello a couple of times, but yeah, you tend to stream when I'm getting off stream, which is kind of like sort of like
30.
45 minutes from now, if usually, sort of is when I get out. And sort of do us a favour, can you type in the chat so Help You can come over and show her support?
We'll do it.
Via
We'll do
sub
it.
age. That would be amazing. And thank you so much, Help You, for the support there with the subs and stuff. That is absolutely very kind of you.
Awesome.
You can see Starfleet. Oh, sorry, I got me bumpers. Can you see the Starfleet logo I painted on my hard hat in my logo? It's a pretty tiny picture. I see the helmet, but if I'm completely honest, it is a little bit small for me to make out the logo. If I'm honest, really basic, simple logos like Help Yous are really easy, or Sword's little dude. Look, they're quite recognisable. So, like, the more basic they are, the easier it is to kind of see. So that's a top tip for anyone doing YouTubes and stuff. Make your, make your logo like Ballisticolas, Help Yous.
Oh, and
all of that
I
kind of
got
stuff. It really
to,
stands
since you
out.
brought it up, sir, give a big shout out to Law of Evolution, guys.
For doing all your channel art.
He
Law is a
done
beast.
my artwork.
Yeah,
Oh
true.
my goodness, guys, epic. Didn't even know he was doing it. Didn't say boo to me. Didn't tell me nothing. SeMTeX catches me one day, says, "Hey, dude, you need to go check out Law's new video." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll get around." "No, you need to do it now, mate." And I caught that thing on the way home, guys. It choked me up. Yeah,
it's amazing. Ballisticola says my idea for multiplayer mode in No Man's Sky is that you can log into a terminal and play a traditional set of multiplayer games within the game, a sim within a sim. Possible. There's a possibility that that's going to be the case, good man. I think though that they'll probably want to integrate it in a way that's doesn't make it feel like a kind of a separate thing within the game. I think they'll make it. They want to make it feel like part of the game. If you know what I mean. That's the sense that I get in their communication with us, with Sean's interview and such. That's the idea I personally sort of took from it. Help You collection. Is it worth it? It adds more steps to start a stream, which can be annoying. You need patience, but it's pretty tight. Yeah. No, I'm there with you as well. Like, the thing is with me is it I'd love to start playing a lot of PC games that I'm unable to play on PlayStation, and I think for editing wise, for all the editing stuff, Sony Vegas is far better than Share Factory as a free software can be. And I appreciate that sort of Share Factory is a very, very basic version of kind of Sony Vegas, but it is very, very, very basic version of Sony Vegas. I'd really like that for, yeah. I'd like to, maybe one day the channel will grow to the point where that'll become a reality, and I'll be able to kind of play with all those tools.
Speaking of guys, I'm going to take this opportunity to segue into the fact that SeMTex's channel has a Patreon link in it. If you guys, if it's in your means, and can support his channel, guys, that would be truly epic of you.
People will find it if it's there. We don't have to keep telling people.
Oh no, sir. Listen. This is coming from the guy that plugs the wrong button fund every time he opens his mouth. He calls me up in the morning and said, "Hey, Cobra's got a wrong button fund." I said, "Dude, I know."
Yeah, but it's different when you're saying it about someone else. It's different to like people saying it about you.
I am saying it about someone else.
Yeah, you are.
Hey,
it makes
I am saying it about something else.
It does make me feel a little
Freighter battle.
Awkward. It just does. If you enjoy streaming, I'd say it's worth buying a streaming PC. Most definitely, says Helpia. Yeah, I'm right there with you. And I do have a very, 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 very basic PC at the moment, but it is a refurbished office one that I picked up for 130 quid, so it's like, you can imagine how basic it is. It's literally, it can do Windows, and that's about it, to be honest with you. Ant-Man says, now we know more about what's coming in next, what do people think is going to be behind the top door in the anomaly? I don't know, but whatever is in there is going to be incredibly exciting. Ballisticola, will there be female exosuits? Surely that's a must. We actually spoke about that. Was that yesterday's stream that I put that to you about the female exosuits?
Yeah.
I think especially if there is any customization in the suits, then you should have female shaped exos.
That's kind of the most basic customization there is.
You know what I mean? And like, why should Helpia have to play in a male exosuit? I don't think that's fair. I don't think anyone should be forced to, and there's probably a lot of guys out there that would like to play in a female exosuit. I know when I'm playing Fortnite and stuff, I'd much rather watch a female character run along than a male one. Just saying. Just saying. It's true though, isn't it? I'm not being I'm not being funny, but it's true.
I'm being funny.
Henry,
I
PS4
do
for
enjoy it.
streaming is okay for a start. That's all I use. You're absolutely right. That's what I am using right now. This is how this stream is being brought to you purely through the PS4. I've told you it's a Gex sex dungeon, says Ballisticola. Cool, that got a bit X-rated very quickly, didn't it? I still think the second door is a bit empty. Yes, we put a traveller in there, but it's a big room and we only ever use once. I think there is more stuff HD could add to that. I've got a kind of a wild speculation to do with that as well, but not one I'm willing to put out there yet because it is very, very wild. But yeah, kind of ties in a little bit with what someone else said about going to a terminal and logging in and stuff. But yeah, we'll perhaps we'll discuss that near next. Ant-Man thought it was really underused too. Yeah, I kind of do think that. I kind of think it's a bit of a waste. Also, I want to know kind of what the hologram in the space station room is all about, with the lore there, with the mirror and all of that kind of stuff. I didn't put a travel in there. You didn't? Oh, Malachi. I did, and I let him live. I know most people say that you should kill him because it's not fair to let him live in a simulation, but we all live in a simulation in the game and out of the game, so why not? And it's better to, life's worth living, whether it's whether it be kind of a simulated life or not. We all play video games. Essentially, we live in a simulation whenever we choose to do that. Is Emily behind the door? You never know. Maybe the door will open and Emily will get out and escape into the world of No Man's Sky. Who knows? Well, I shouldn't say world. I should say universe, really, shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
Come on, quit
beans
hiding in the freighter
indeed.
now.
But yeah. Well, what an exciting day so far then, guys. We've had, you know,
I know, man.
loads of cool stuff happening. Loads of cool stuff. It's been enjoyable. I'm really liking this kind of the idea and the communication with Hello Games, with putting up screenshots and all of that kind of thing. It'd be lovely to know that they're kind of like going to be looking through those screenshots and seeing the places, perhaps even visiting the places that we've kind of put up there. You never know, you might even see the Sean Murray exosuit wandering into one of the farms one day, sort of, if we put them up there. Who knows?
Ooh.
It's possible. It's possible.
Very interesting.
But the new audio trailer
Really?
might have put a dent in that theory. Not really, Vac. If I'm completely honest.
I'm in a freighter battle and the
If
Sentinels
anything,
are
it
after me
might
now.
reinforce it. I did the first time, so it was for a change. Oh, fair enough, Malachi. Yeah. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Again, like I say, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and we will be respectful of everyone else's as long as it doesn't cause any undue duress or harm to any other. That is kind of the way we sit on that. I put him in simulation and told him he was stuck in there. Is that evil? No, because it's better to be honest with people. You know, honesty is like, yeah, good. It's not. Honesty is not a bad thing. Kendall Southwick says, "Greetings,
Honesty
everyone. Hello,
is
Kendall.
the
How are
best
you, man?
policy.
Lovely to see you once again." Yeah, everyone's
John
saying
Hall,
hello.
shout out to Dark Lord, and
Awesome.
also making a monument. Nice! What a champ, man. Dark Lord come over by John Hall's base and made a monument with him tonight, guys.
Good effort, guys. Good effort. Yeah, definitely do
buddy.
that. Go and help each other out and stuff. Oh, that is very controversial. That help you. I'm not gonna lie, it is. Okay, I'm gonna go there though. Okay. So Help Year's Collection says, "What do you think about the Galactic Hub, SeMTeX?" I think that they've done a lot. I think they've done a lot of work to build their hub, and I commend them for that. Where I stand is, I personally feel, and this is just coming from me, SeMTeX UK, okay? Just anyone out there who watches this video in the future,
Deep breath,
or comes in
sir,
references
deep breath.
this, okay?
Breath,
I
sir.
personally feel that in any situation, whether it be work or real life, usually a lot of people that kind of put themselves in a position of power or give themselves a title and then feel that they have the right to impose rules on to any other person, that's probably not the person you want in charge and leading anyone. It's the same with moderators on YouTube. You probably know this, Help You, as well. Like, the people that ask to be mods are the last people you want to give those modding powers to, yeah? It's always the people that don't want to lead that usually do the best job of doing that, because they consider others and kind of their feelings and their outlooks more than the person that just wants to have the button that they can press that can ban people out, yeah? Personally, I think that for someone literally immediately upon finding out that Next is going to be released, that sits down and writes like a 3-page essay on rules everyone else in a game universe, that everyone else is entitled to use how they will, to impose rules upon those people, and then to put into effect effectively a force that can enforce those rules, it's debatable whether that person should be in that position anyway. I mean, I've always thought people of power should be voted in because that's a democratic system, and as far as I'm aware, someone's appointed himself overall galactic leader, and I'm not down with that. And as far as I'm concerned, if those people try to enforce those rules and try and cause anyone else any discomfort or try to stop anyone from playing the game in the way they would like to, then that's where they're going to find me, fighting for the rights of those that want to do what they want to do. Even if they don't want to do the same thing as I do, I strongly believe in the right that they have the right to play the game however they damn well like. And that is my take on that. So yeah. And it is opinion talk, you're absolutely right. Malachi says, I warped 700,000 light years to the galactic hub, only to find I was in some other hub, and it was over a million light years to the galactic hub, so I decided just to hang around the centre till the update. Jeffrey Price, Kota equals free space for all. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. Cult of the Atlas. Join it on Facebook or on PlayStation 4. You can look for it on PlayStation 4 by searching Cult of the Atlas, the Cobra TV community, and you'll find me as the actual owner of that. So if you're interested in that and seeing screenshots and talking with us on there, you can do that, or you can join the Discord, which is also in the description and such, and everyone's welcome. You're more than welcome. Tristan Monty, hello, welcome. I don't believe we've seen your name before, so thank you for stopping by the stream.
Welcome
firstly.
to the stream.
Says, do you think multiplayer will be proximity based, one player hosting 3 others? I find it unlikely. I think it's all going to be server held. You might have some kind of peer-to-peer connection, possibly, because that's usual in multiplayer games, but how deep that peer-to-peer will run will completely be up to Hello Games and their implementation of said multiplayer mechanics. But good question. Thank you for, again, stopping by and showing your support. We appreciate it. That Killer says, well, I have a lot to say, but I won't. People take things a bit far, and trying to turn this game into some sort of EVE Online, anyone who has spent any time with EVE Online communities, yeah, no, I kind of get you, but ultimately, we don't need to harp on about who did what to who. And yeah, you know, ultimately, let's see how it all pans out. I mean, for all we know, and let's be honest here, there's a good chance that when the multiplayer comes in, you're just going to be thrown into random lobbies with random people, and there is going to be no way to actually go and attack any individual or target any particular group anyway. So let's see how it actually gets implemented before anyone makes any rash decisions and starts shouting about who should do what and how and all of that kind of thing. Those who will not be named, pay attention. Vacula says, yeah, exactly that. Nolan says, yeah, PvP makes communities toxic. I disagree with that. I don't think I think that, yes, when PvP is involved, communities can go in a toxic direction, but I think it's down to the individuals in said communities, and it's not the implementation of the PvP, it's how those people act with that, and whether or not they can be mature enough to...
And it can be made into a fun thing, too.
Exactly, you know? Yeah. I mean, I played a lot of Ark Survival for a very long time, and that's a very political multiplayer PvP game, and if you approach it in a mature fashion, you can make a lot of friends, and PvP doesn't have to be about attacking people and stuff, it can be about helping people out. It really can. It'd be good to have some other players' voice coming over your ship radio. Yes, it would. It would be absolutely brilliant. Kind of like the way they implement it in Elite Dangerous, where it is actually the ship radio, and you actually have the effect over the voice and everything. That is amazing, and that is something I'd really, really like to see in No Man's Sky. I think it would make it all the more immersive. Yeah, exactly. Like, ultimately, the PvP and all the mechanics can make this game incredible, but it's about the people and how they choose to do that. And unfortunately, there are toxic people out there, and hopefully we won't have like a huge amount of them in the community, and maybe just the greatness of the rest of the community can overshadow that kind of negativity. I certainly hope for, not just for us, but really for all the people that are going to come in and get to experience this game afresh on the other communities that haven't quite got it yet. So yeah, I think that's really important, and I think it's really, really important that all of us as a community put that message out there and are welcoming to all those people. So, you know, reach out to anyone you see that's new and make them feel welcome, make them feel like they're part of the community already. Don't make them feel like you know, separate from that or anything, because that's what we do. Yeah, we're a constellation, guys and girls. That's the way it should be. But yeah, again, it's down to the individuals in question and their actions. So vote good leaders into place, because that's what we really need. We need people that are democratically voted into places of power, and that can act as a spokesperson on others' behalf. And I, for one, personally, vote Cobra for President of Space. Don't know. Maybe that could be a thing. Hashtag Cobra for President. Just saying.
I vote for him.
Just saying.
The Gekinator for president.
Exactly that. You know what I mean? I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger made it as a state official,
Governor.
didn't he? A governor.
Governor.
So I don't know why we couldn't have the Gekinator as the overall president of the the free space, universe that is No Man's Sky. I'm down. I think Cobra would make an incredible president, to be honest.
Sorry, guys. I've been battling for a few minutes, so I didn't. Let me catch up my chat real quick.
Yeah.
I think tonight's going to be the night I finally get my S-Class freighter. I've been pimping the space battle cooldown. Just need to get a few warps to head space station. Yeah, buddy. Good luck. Good luck. Vaculars, good luck. I hope you get the S-Class freighter. I don't have one yet myself. McCracken, thanks John Hall. Solid address in the Discord. Have been meaning to get there, but kept getting distracted. NMS style. Yeah, I know, man. I feel your pain. Terry Henderson, I think if you use someone's farmer, I think the owner should get units every time someone logs to the restaurant. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be nice, actually. That's a good idea.
Oh, cool. And I got a nice job sword, and I hope it's an S-Class. Me too. You know how salty SeMTeX would be if my second freighter battle was an S-Class?
I'm not sorry.
He would his head would literally explode off his shoulders on stream.
I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't be that happy after doing mine for like 15 hours straight before I got mine. That was pretty savage, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It is
Ant-Man actually brings up a really good thing here. He says, as long as the game design is focused more towards cooperative incentives rather than PvP incentives, you'll get a better experience overall, he thinks. And I would be inclined to agree with that. I think it would be much better to give people cooperative incentives, because then that also motivates people to want to play in a cooperative fashion. And I think if you can get that into people's mind, the mindset is already there to play cooperatively, that you gain more from being cooperative. And this is kind of, the brilliance about DayZ was that you could choose to be a hero or a villain, and you could have equal amounts of fun as both. But I think a lot of people realised after the initial couple of weeks of the game that, the experience you had with other people, actually gaining friends that you could play with and experience things together, that was actually the fruit of that game. So yeah, I'm completely with you on that, actually. And you bring up a very, very good point. Yeah,
this is my new save, John Hall, and I do have two S-Class freighters, one on my primary save, which is glitched, and one on my third save. My second save has an A-Class 34, but I really haven't went out and done the freighter grind on it. Because, to me, I see right here, like this one, that won't do. I wouldn't even take it if it was S-Class. I just, yeah.
Feature friendly.
But,
feature. Oh, you can also be that guy.
Yeah, my way of gameplay, I use the portals to do any long distance travel or the terminuses, so I don't need that extra 10% warp. So like an A-Class freighter with 34 slots is basically the same as an S-Class in the way I would use it. So, it's nice having an S-Class, and don't get me wrong, if you get an S-Class freighter, you've achieved something in this game. Because it is not easy. It is not easy.
It's true.
Just grinding out the units alone is enough to drive people insane. It's enough to discourage a lot of people from even trying. It
is pretty a tedious task sometimes, isn't it? Grinding the units out. But hopefully they'll implement many new ways in which we're able to get units that maybe won't be quite as tedious. And perhaps they could rebalance it a little bit with different things, like perhaps, playing as I've always thought that playing as a ship salvager, where you pick up ships, use one of the 3 spare slots in your freighter to store them and to do them up, to fix them effectively over time with pieces that you're able to loot and find. From other broken ships, whatever, so you actually craft a ship and then you're able to do that up and sell that on to other players, would be like a very, very intriguing and interesting way to play the game. So yeah, I think Justin's example, that's one of the examples you could put out there of
you got you an S-Class? Nice, Terry. Yeah.
Vax actually come up with a couple of things saying that he feels, essentially he's saying he feels that the game will be more co-op centric than kind of PvP driven. I agree. I certainly hope that's the case. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm hoping.
Okay,
so.
let's that is 18. Okay. All right. Yeah, we just found the one I wanted right
Okay,
now.
dokes.
So
Admin
so
saying,
let's.
I'm hoping so. I'm all for PvP, but the only incentive PvPs is the gratification of knowing that you've defeated another human player behind a keyboard somewhere. Doesn't need much more than that. No, you're absolutely right. Everyone gets like a little adrenaline hit. You know, if you play Fortnite every time you kind of beat the guy in the fight or whatever, you do get that little adrenaline rush. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, and I don't think it's something that we shouldn't have in this game either. I think it's something that has a place. And yeah, it should be there. It should be part of the game.
Well,
And it's
see,
kind of missing at the moment.
the thing about Fortnite is you start out with nothing and you get put into the battle royale stage
Okay.
with nothing. You collect the resources and you go out and fight against people.
Yeah.
And when you die, you start back over exactly the way you were with nothing and whatnot. Now, if you was building up accounts for months and months and months and months and months, and you end up losing it, losing items or losing things you worked really hard for, you know, that's where it would get to be heartbreaking and game changing. And with the PvP we're getting, I'm truly hoping that like it's in normal mode. If you die, you get a grave. You go collect your grave, the flight of shame going back to your grave.
Yeah, I would imagine there's going to be different levels of it.
Man, don't get me wrong.
I think you'll probably have options like you get at the moment. So if you play normal PvP mode, yeah, you'd get those grave options. If you played survival, you'd get like a grave, but maybe you'd like miss a couple of items out of it. Like the more expensive items maybe would go to the other person, so there's a reason. And maybe if you're playing in permadeath, then the person just gets to take every piece of loot and all your ship and everything. So it would give you motivations to play in all the different modes. You know, why not?
Well, look at what we got now. You know, I can build this big, massive farm, and you can come farm it, but it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just want to say goodnight to JLaff. JLaff, thank you ever so much for coming by
thank you for stopping by.
supporting us, man. We appreciate that. Thank you, and I hope you sleep well, good sir. Dark Lord is also saying he is out. So good night to you also, Dark Lord. Again, thank you ever so much for the kind support you've come and shown and hanging out and stuff. We do really, really appreciate your help, man. Vat Killer as well, there are hints of having epic, legendary, rare and uncommon loot. Exactly that, which is kind of, yeah, it goes hand in hand with kind of what I'm saying for the different kind of levels of PvP perhaps as well. Oh, journey style mile accomplished. Apparently I have done something great. I don't know what. I've wandered 50k's. 50ks. That's not wrong either. That is probably the most apt description of what I've done in this creative mode, is wander around looking at stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, overall, like, I'm sure, and I'll say it over and over and over again, however Sean and the rest of the team at Hello Games want to implement multiplayer, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and it's going to bring loads of new, cool, interesting things that we can enjoy about the game, and I for one, cannot wait to see how it all plays out, to be honest. I think it's going to be cool. I think we've got far more to gain than we have to lose as a community with the new update. So yeah, that's where I am with it. Oh, buddy, I think I'm gonna have to draw it to a close soon, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this trader battle and
yeah,
and I'm gonna wrap it up too, because I got to get up kind of early in the morning.
I found 1 billion maribobs in this cave though. I tell you what, that is a thing with me. It doesn't seem to matter what mode I'm on. I do seem to find a huge.
You're a marrow magnet, son.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's crazy, yeah. It is mad. Kendall Southwick, on your salvage model is one I like. Add tech tree to learn board ships. Also, yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like playing as a ship salvager. If you think about it, that would probably be the closest you could get to sort of playing a Han Solo-ish kind of role. You know? I reckon that makes sense. Nolan, thank you ever so much for your time and your support this evening, good sir. It was lovely to have you in the stream, and we hope both to see you again. Absolutely. Good night, good sir. Nolan survives, is off to bed, mate. So yeah. Yeah.
Good night, buddy. Thank you for a sub today, and thank you for joining in on the stream.
Absolutely. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out, chilling with the noobs. We do appreciate it, man. But yeah. Excellent. I'm excited. I think everyone else is excited. And I'm really intrigued to see how it all plays out, to be honest with you. Yeah. Awesomes. But yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna have enough to get here with this jetpack towel. Ooh, I did. Nice. Took the elevator up.
Oh, did you get the freight? Did you finish the freight battle? Did you? Oh, what a shot!
I did. I'm getting ready to go find out to see what it's gonna be.
What a beautiful shot! Look.
Come on, S-Class. Come on, S-Class.
I do love these frozen planets. They are absolutely
B-Class.
B-Class. That's alright, you can look tomorrow and find one. You can look tomorrow and you can get a good one, I reckon. Better luck tomorrow. Yeah. Better luck tomorrow with that one, I reckon.
Well, see, I ain't even got an S-Class hauler yet. You know, I'm still looking for one of them.
Yeah.
I think to me that's more important than S-Class freighter. I mean, really, I'm a big fan of the hauler.
Jeffrey Price is asking if it's okay to ask who won the final race yesterday. I believe that was the Geeky Pichu.
That was Snow.
Yeah, I believe it was Geeky Pichu. The
Geeky Peaks.
He won the B race that we were in. That I managed to get second in. Yes. But yeah, I believe then he went on to win the next round, which was him and. Rilsk, the final, and I believe he won. I don't know by how much of a margin, but I am aware he won. So yeah, congrats, Geeky Peaks, indeed.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, of course you can ask Jeffrey. That's no problem whatsoever.
We're not salty. Not salty one bit.
Next has, it will blow us all away, and I'm 100% with you on that. I really do think that we're all going to get a big, lovely surprise with next. Loads of stuff that we haven't even imagined or dreamed of. Plus the features we're all so excited for as well. So, yeah, I think you're absolutely right, man. Indeed. But I think, are you happy there, Sword?
I am always happy.
Bring it to an end about now-ish. Are you happy for that? Because
I'm happy for it. It is 15 after 12,
yeah,
and I gotta be up in like 4 hours.
I'm starting to really fade, and it's 5:15 in the morning for me. So yeah, I am
fading away, sir. You're fading away.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much
Guys,
for the support.
yes,
thank you for hanging out. If there's anyone in the chat that makes content of any type, whether that be music, whatever, pop it in the chat so that everyone can click on you and go and check it out. Again, a massive thank you for everyone.
And guys. Check out the link in the description in the channel to the Noob Nation Nexus.
Absolutely, that's the Discord. Right? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, the Discord, yes.
You're absolutely
guys,
right.
If you join, and listen, if you join the Discord and you are a content provider, please let me or Sim know, so we can give you the special content provider name.
Yeah, we can turn your name blue so that everyone else knows you're a content maker, and they can keep an eye on that and go and check you out when you post stuff.
If you do provide content, feel free to post the links up to your streams or your content in the self-promotion
on the Discord. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
But with all of that said, and with all of the love we have for you guys, we are now going to retire for the evening, or for the morning in my case. I have been SeMTeX UK, he has been Sword AH, we combined our Noobs in space, and we will both see you next time out there in the void. Bye guys.
Good night, guys.
There we go.